Welcome to 3D Print Pulse, your essential weekly update from the cutting edge of 3D printing and additive manufacturing. Every week, we bring you the most important news and developments. The episodes are crafted by All3DP's expert editors and voiced by text-to-speech so that we can go hunting for news again. Ready for the latest? Let's dive right in.
For a decade, 3D printing repositories have existed in a sort of legal gray area when it comes to fan art. But a lawsuit over a plushy monster might bring the Wild West era of 3D modeling to an abrupt end. All3DP's Matthew Mensley reports that BambuLab's MakerWorld platform started a massive, aggressive wave of model takedowns, leaving users confused as seemingly innocent files vanished overnight. The company behind the purge is Pop Mart, the creator of the highly collectible Labubu dolls. In China, a massive trend emerged where fans decided to bypass the expensive, randomized blind boxes to achieve what they called Labubu freedom by simply 3D printing the toys themselves. Naturally, Pop Mart was not amused. According to Taiwanese-American news outlets, Pop Mart is now escalating the situation beyond standard takedown notices. They are reportedly taking MakerWorld and its parent company BambuLab to court in China over copyright infringement. In response, MakerWorld embarked on a massive deletion spree to scrub the site of Labubu models, accidentally catching plenty of unrelated files in the dragnet. Today, searching MakerWorld for Labubu yields absolutely zero results, and other Chinese-based repositories have quietly scrubbed their sites in anticipation. While this might sound like a localized corporate spat, it has massive global implications. If Pop Mart successfully argues that platforms like MakerWorld are legally liable for user-generated infringement, especially because MakerWorld's reward system pays users for popular downloads, it sets a dangerous precedent. If giants like Disney or Nintendo realize they can successfully sue the platforms directly rather than playing whack-a-mole with individual creators, the free-flowing sharing of pop culture fan art could be shut down forever.
Navigating Creality's massive, overlapping lineup of 3D printers can feel like a maze. You might be eyeing the highly popular K1C, but there is a brand new machine that could change your mind. All3DP's Matthew Mensley recently reviewed the newly released Creality K2 SE, and it makes a compelling case for ditching the enclosure entirely. Introduced at the IFA Berlin Tech Show last year, the K2 SE is a completely open-frame Core XY printer. To drive the price down, Creality stripped away the side panels, the front door, the smart AI camera, and the air filtration system. It is the smallest printer in the new K2 family, offering a build volume of 220 by 215 by 245 millimeters. Mechanically, it borrows from the older K1 series, utilizing parallel steel rods on the x-axis instead of a linear rail. The main selling point is multicolor printing right out of the box. The K2 SE combo is available now for just $499, which includes the multi-material CFS filament switcher. So why is this a smarter buy than the enclosed K1C? It comes down to the math. Creality recently released a multicolor add-on for the K1 series called the CFSC. But even if you buy a discounted K1C for $339, adding that $319 multicolor unit pushes your total cost well over $650. If you primarily print low-temperature materials like PLA and do not need a heated chamber, the $499 K2 SE combo is the absolute smartest way to jump into Creality's multicolor Core XY ecosystem.
Ever since Formnext 2025, the 3D printing community has been eagerly waiting for Prusa to drop the INDX upgrade for its Core 1 printer series. Scheduled for a Q2 2026 release, this system promises purgeless, 8-filament printing. Now, thanks to a series of new developer videos, we finally have a clearer picture of how this game-changing tech actually works. The first big question was simply where to put 8 spools of filament on the compact Core 1. Prusa's solution is a clean 4x4 split mounted directly to existing holes on the sides of the printer, completely avoiding the sprawling mess of tubes you usually get with their standard multi-material units. But the real magic is in the name itself. INDX stands for Induction and Dynamic Extrusion. Unlike the Prusa XL, which swaps out entire heavy extruders, the INDX system parks and picks up just the lightweight nozzles. To make this work, it uses an electromagnetic copper coil to rapidly heat the newly swapped nozzles through induction. When the tool head grabs a new nozzle, it dynamically engages its extruder gears to grip the filament that is already waiting inside. The final production unit ditches the classic pin to probe in favor of a modern load cell sensor, using the nozzle itself to tap the bed for perfect mesh leveling.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Are you an engineer or designer looking for high-precision CNC parts? Tired of waiting for manual quotes? Stop waiting. Craftcloud is your solution for instant on-demand CNC machining. Upload your CAD file, select from a wide range of materials, and instantly compare real-time quotes worldwide. Get the best price on precision parts, from rapid prototypes to mass production. We offer 3-axis and 5-axis milling, turning, and more. No minimum orders, just transparent pricing, fast delivery, and expert service. Craftcloud. We turn your CNC ideas into reality.
Creating high-quality 3D assets from scratch has always been a major bottleneck for game developers, animators, and makers alike. It traditionally requires serious technical expertise and hours of manual effort. Autodesk is trying to change that with a massive new AI integration. All3DP's Carolyn Schwar reports that Autodesk has officially launched Wonder 3D, a new generative AI model built directly into its cloud-based Flow Studio platform. Previously known as Wonder Studio, this platform was already using AI to automate complex tasks like motion capture and character animation from video. Now with Wonder 3D, they are aiming to tackle the actual creation of the assets. The new tool allows creators of all skill levels to bypass tedious manual modeling. You can simply type a text prompt or upload a 2D reference sketch, and the AI will generate a fully textured, production-ready 3D model in seconds. Wonder 3D features dedicated text to 3D, image to 3D, and text-to-image capabilities. Crucially for the maker community, it natively supports exporting these generated assets as OBJ files, meaning they are ready for 3D printing and physical prototyping. According to the developers, the goal isn't necessarily to replace traditional workflows, but to remove the intense technical barriers and manual rework that slow down production pipelines. Wonder 3D is available starting today under the Wonder Tools suite for Flow Studio users.
Sunny Day Technologies has unveiled the M3crete, a new open-source, medium-sized concrete printer designed for researchers, contractors, and ambitious makers. The project uses standard NEMA 23 motors and a 1 cubic meter open-frame architecture paired with generatively designed brackets for stiffness. To handle abrasive concrete without clogging, the printer utilizes a progressive cavity pump rather than a standard extruder. It is released under an open-source MIT license. A free assistant called Sketch Helper by Hestis is helping Autodesk Fusion users complete designs up to 2.5 times faster by reducing clicks by 75%. Acting like autocorrect for sketching, the tool intuitively guesses an engineer's next move, such as defining dimensions, establishing symmetry, or connecting dangling points, and offers it as a one-click suggestion. While it won't teach a beginner how to use Fusion, it can shave off repetitive friction for experienced designers. A version for SolidWorks is in development.
That's it from the weekly roundup from the world of 3D printing. As usual, you can find all the links in the show notes. Thank you to our sponsor Craftcloud, and remember, you can always find more in-depth articles, reviews and guides at all3dp.com. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a rating or review. It really helps us to bring these updates to even more 3D printing enthusiasts like you. Join us next week for another rapid-fire update. Until then, happy printing!